You need to leave her.
I asked him why he hasn't.
You need to leave her. And that's a great question. And what's your answer? Are you desperate? No, I think this has to be some kind of desperation. Something's going on. She's one of my least favorite people I've ever met filming on this show. You need to leave her, buddy. Listen, you got some up flaws. That is for sure financially. But a sloppy top once a night ain't it. That is not a reason to keep someone around. You rushed into this marriage, you made a mistake. She is a mess.
It's not as big of a mess as things I've dealt with before.
Actually, the reason I'm a fan of this show
let's hear from you
because it makes me feel a little bit better about our finances.
Well, now everyone feels better because you're the worst person I've ever met, and I do not know how much is cut in order to make sure people did not click off. Big guy. You can do a lot better. I don't know what Spokane's like, but I'm sorry. And I want to say sorry to you, except that I'm not sorry.
It's okay. Nobody's ever been sorry to me before.
Don't try to make it a little victim thing. How you go around in this world, I guarantee you the vast majority that you have dealt with has been on you, based on how you are doing things.
Even when my own cousin bullied me from elementary through high school?
I mean, it's not about that. And honestly, I don't see how that impacts you being one of the most annoying people I've ever met and leaving every job you've ever had. I'm talking about that kind of shit. You need...
Caleb is dishing out. I didn't see this full episode, but I'm probably going to after this reaction. Today, if you haven't guessed it, we are reacting to Financial Audit, Caleb Hammer's YouTube show, which I'm a big fan of. I don't know what's going on here, but he is trying to convince the husband, obviously, to, looks like, leave his wife. Maybe for financial purposes. That is his content, that is his show, but it is interesting. I'm hooked. I gotta watch it after this reaction. I'm not sure if the budget is the problem or the income. We don't know. Caleb was just hammering it in. You see what I did there? On this girl. And Caleb always exposes which one it is. And it's usually just folks that are not familiar with budgeting. They don't know the totality of what's coming in terms of income and the liabilities, banking terms, and what's the expenses going out. If your expenses, or in this case, if their expenses typically for the guest on his show are 70 to 80% of the take home, you're already underwater. All right, let's take a look at the comments. She's sitting there delusional. Normalize telling people to leave terrible relationships. 48 replies on this one. Let's check it out. I've had clients who said they left their therapist because their therapist was straight up with them and told them to leave. Then they learned the hard way down the line. All right, it's a long one here. Bear with me. Agreed, but the issue is the one that the bad mouths someone usually has no self-awareness, and what they tell people is a total fable in terms of what's really going on and who's the issue. I'm not going to read all of into it, but you get the gist. I ask him why he doesn't. Is so manipulative. He doesn't want to be alone. He's scared to be by himself. She tried to play the victim card. She did at the end. Because of my cousin, I altered the voice there. All right, let's take a look at the other video.
And I work part-time at Target too. But it's not like they're not... I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning, feeding the dogs, feeding the lizard, doing all the things, and then I'm leaving for work, and then I'm coming home at 8 o'clock at night, and whenever I leave for work, I'll check his location throughout the day, and he's still at home. And I'm like, what the f*** are you doing? I just feel like he should be working more. And whether that is 5 hours at McDonald's or whatever, because 5 hours at McDonald's at $10 is $50, and that's a minimum payment.
I'll be honest, this is going to make me sound like the most traditional man in the history of the world, but I'm not like Bertrand or anything like that. But if I can't put a roof over her head, can't put food on the table, have hidden debts, and she's out there working more than me, I'd be embarrassed as a man.
It is embarrassing.
Yet he does nothing. He won't go and work. He just told me he won't do it. So embarrassing, f*** you. 1% maybe. She's 40% of the way from leaving. I bet it's gone up to 45 since this conversation started. So what do you do the other 133 hours of the week?
Watch movies.
That's disgusting. I love a good movie. That's disgusting. What are your thoughts?
Really,
What's going through your head
I
right
don't
now,
have
please?
anything to say because...
No, just tell me what you feel and what you think, because hold my
I can't think about it because it will cause me to spiral because I'll work 2 jobs in one day. So I'll like nanny from.
2 jobs in one day? How many jobs do you have?
So I like nanny and then I work at a Montessori school and then I do birthday parties on the weekend.
She has 3 fucking jobs.
And I work part-time at Target too. But it's not like they're not.
Can someone castrate this man? You don't deserve it. You don't deserve her.
Wow, man. Shout out to them for going on this show because Caleb does not hold back. 4 jobs? What does he do? Watch movies. Are you serious, bro? Oh my gosh. I work. My wife works. I take care of the bills. Usually take care of everything else. What she makes, she takes care of our groceries. She takes care of the kids' clothes. So for me and the way how our budgeting works within our family works perfectly. I don't know how she does it. 4 jobs? Oh. It looks like they're both able-bodied. Not that if they were unable or not capable that they couldn't earn income, but it didn't seem like he has, not Caleb, the husband, doesn't seem like he's not able-bodied to get other jobs to help out. You only go on the show if you're in serious debt problem. So, man, I don't know if they have kids. I don't know if Caleb touched in that, but what kind of example are you setting for your kids? Just, she's asking for help. And she's using, I think, Caleb as an intermediary to just really say everything that she wants, if she hasn't already, and just hammer it in to her husband. And hopefully he gets the message loud and clear and he changes and picks up his weight and helps out. My goodness. Caleb's tough love is basically financial therapy without the couch. And he didn't even have a solid excuse or anything. That doesn't make up for the financial situation that you guys are like, you gotta step up. All right, let's take a look at the comments. Imagine how successful she could be if her energy wasn't being wasted picking up his slack. 144 replies. Let's take a look at a couple. Or you could minimum be a manager. What? She is a super motivated. She could get a degree and get a high paying career. That's why they said at minimum being a manager at Target. What can she possibly see in him? 141 replies. I swear it's sunk cost fallacy. I want to Google, but this won't be Barney enough. Care to explain, please? It's where you believe you've invested too much love, time, effort to give up. So you stick it out even if it would be more beneficial to leave. I can see that. I've never been in that type of relationship. I don't accept it. I've seen folks close to me and friends been in that type of relationship where they just feel like they can't let go because they feel like they'll change or exactly what they said. So that's facts. And she's pretty. Girl, go. Sis, do you need help packing? What's up? You don't deserve her. Period. That is not a man. That is a leech. That's his mom, not his girlfriend. That's how he treats her. Yikes. Oh. All right, with that, let's go to the next video.
Have you ever tried to lose weight?
I'm down 20 pounds. What do you think trying to lose weight is?
I'm proud of you, but you should try harder. 20 pounds is crazy.
At least the first noise out of my mouth isn't moo when I wake up.
It's not.
Inches and pounds don't affect our finances, though.
Well, they do when she eats like a pig.
You're quiet. Do you have anything else to say?
Just observing you. I'm just letting you go. Just like him, he lets you run in circles until you get tired, kind of like a pig.
Well, you should try running in circles. Maybe you lose more than 20 pounds. That's crazy.
Are we hating weight loss?
Just hating that you're not trying harder. You say, I don't know how to try.
Well, you don't know how to try. Look
I
at
do
you.
know how to try.
You
just
can look
not at the right thing, maybe.
Only one thing. You can look at everything. I've tried to try. I've tried to grow a business. Oh, success. Tried to grow a top 10 channel on YouTube. Oh, I did. Success.
I'm
tried to lose weight. Oh,
in
I did.
college.
Success.
I'm in college.
You look like a permanent college student. We
No,
we
I
all
just
know
started because I didn't want to waste money on student loans when I didn't know what
Go
I
to
wanted
college
to do.
at the end of the day, protest tonight, and cancel people on TikTok on the weekend. We know you.
No, you don't. Have you ever?
Mic drop. Boom. Yikes. I can't believe they went at it like this. Oh my goodness. It's like Jerry Springer's show back in the 90s. Oh my gosh. We got to go straight to the comments on this one. Sorry. 20 pounds is pretty damn impressive. 130 replies on this one. It's not though. Jeez, people are harsh in the comments. It's for real. Is dead. I lost 20 in less than 2 months. Just took 2 months to lose 20. Try gaining muscle. That's hard. Losing fat is easy. Eat rugby and walk a little more. Don't even have to go to the gym. LOL. Septum piercing theory. 45 replies. What's that? I don't know what those characters are. It's when old men say to women with septum because they are adults if they got it, and now they're not as hot as children to them. Low-key don't know what septum theory is doing here, bruh. Don't use words you don't know. This girl is saying stupid, but try hate better. She talks like she has no teeth. I hate it. Talking about. 10 replies. Caleb says something about it in this episode. It's so funny. I got another to-do list. I got to put this on my next watch also. You're right. We're here. We're her dentures. You look like a permanent college student. Imagine being married to her. No, I don't want to do that. She was so mad, LOL. Rage baiting Caleb Hammer is so funny to me, LMAO. Notice how she has a septum piercing. That's what we've been talking about, bruh. It's funny because they come to him for help, but she gets angry, and it's glorious. 20 replies. Have you seen the way he speaks to all guests? Laughing. He got bullied as a kid, and now he's on the reign of terror, clearly. Help doesn't mean belittling a person. The guests on the show are voluntary. They submit all their financials. I'm assuming they've seen one or two of his shows. So with that, they know what they're getting into with him when they go on his show, in my opinion. Because she thought she would be held accountable and she didn't like it when he did hold her accountable for the fact that she is irresponsible. That is the business model. Outrage gets way more views than calm conversations. Yep, that's kind of a reason why I watch too. This last one was, they were just going tit for tat on it, battling it out. I didn't really get or analyze or hear too much financial content on them. They're just going back and forth about their weight, it seemed like. So, well, with that, hopefully you found the content entertaining. Like I said, I love watching his show. I'm looking forward to upcoming episodes this year. You never know, maybe I'll show up in his show. Hopefully not, because if I do, my finances are probably not good. So, knock on wood. We'll end it there. Remember, as always, make smart moves, not just loud ones. We'll see you on the next one.